Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for supporting our channel and thanks for always staying tuned to us. We're here to keep you updated with the most authentic and reliable happenings in our country, Nigeria. The one we've got before us today is quite shocking, as Buhari has allegedly cancelled appointments made by the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari. And it's been stated that he didn't give permission, that he did not give his approval for those appointments. And Nigerians have been asking as well, so you didn't give appointment for those appointments. Where were you when he was doing all of that? You know, it was also alleged that Abba Kyari was the de facto president. He was indeed the one running the shots. So was it that Buhari was scared of Abba Kyari, that he could not even speak when Abba Kyari was alive? Now Abba Kyari is dead. He's posing as though he wants to investigate, he wants to probe and all of that. What is Buhari up to? We'll find out in a moment. Before we go straight into the details of the news, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, do click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Thank you for your support and God bless you. So right, let's go straight into the main content of the news. Panic as Buhari probes Abba Kyari's office and others. A wave of apprehension is sweeping through ministries, departments, and agencies as President Muhammadu Buhari begins a probe into the office of the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari. The investigation may lead to all appointments and approvals made by Kyari without Buhari's permission being cancelled. This is, as pundits said, the vote faced by the president in directing a reversal of over 100 decisions by Kyari could create more problems than it is trying to solve. Also, a source within the presidential villa suggested that the power bloc that produced the new chief of staff, Ibrahim Gambari, might be the force fighting back. Sleep might have already begun eluding many officials in the ministries, departments, and agencies on account of contracts okayed without Buhari's approval. If this is what the president is targeting with a view to shoring up his sagging office, analysts say trouble looms for those who cut illegal deals with the late chief of staff. Though no reason was given for the president's actions, reports suggest that no less than 150 memos that didn't have his authorization may have been uncovered. Special Advisor on Media and Publicity Femi Adesina declined to confirm or refute the report. "I have seen your text, I have seen your text," he simply said and ended the call. Also, Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity Gabashewu did not reply to a text message seeking a confirmation on the development. Sources told The Guardian yesterday that the directive might just be a continuation of the bickering that produced a deep crack within the ranks of the president's men last February. The first sign was that all was not okay within Buhari's inner cabinet emerged in 2019 when National Security Advisor Babagana Mogunu wrote a memo to the president alleging interference by Abba Kyari. He accused the late Chief of Staff of unsurprising presidential powers and directed service chiefs to ignore instructions by the latter. Mogunu's account of a connection between Kyari's alleged meddlesomeness and an acute spectre of insecurity that gripped the country was contained in a series of confidential circulars he addressed to top administration officials on national security. The NSA also accused the Chief of Staff of sidestepping the president's directive to impose his decision for implementation, a claim some analysts said was all but a direct accusation of treason against Kyari. Revelations first published by an online portal appear to undercut an integral aspect of the president's response to critics, that there is unity among security chiefs towards the common interest of defeating terrorists and armed bandits rather than an admission of clumsiness or crack in his team. In media interview after the memo leaked, Chief of Army Staff Tukur Buratai said insecurity was being confronted across board in the Buhari administration, but Mogunu's memo showed he and other service chiefs had been taking controversial orders from Kyari despite warnings from the NSA that such a practice was not only unconventional but also in violation of the Constitution. The first sign of war between the NSA and the Chief of Staff, two of Buhari's most powerful aides, was the open letter which revealed both men locked in a bitter confrontation amid raging insecurity. Perhaps the most potent of allegations raised against the Chief of Staff by the NSA at the time was that he had been flagrantly disregarding decisions already taken by the president and imposing his own recommendations. Observers saw this and a jarring allegations bordering on treasonable felony. Since Buhari settled down in office in 2015, Kyari's role as the Chief of Staff made him perhaps the most courted associate of the president, arguably more than the president's wife and other family members. The Chief of Staff's influence exposed him to some of the worst scandal of his administration. Shortly after telecom giant MTN was slammed with a record fine in 2015, Kyari was the one who allegedly played the middleman in negotiating the fines, a role that threw up allegations of fraud when the scandal broke. An MTN official who allegedly played a key role in the negotiation was said to have lost her job amid the controversy. But Kyari held on to his position, going forward to take part in bigger deals on government's behalf. Kyari's influence was also a matter of serious concern for Aisha Buhari, the president's wife, who had repeatedly lashed out at the Chief of Staff for allegedly caging her husband and making her redundant in the government. Last November, another online newspaper reportedly obtained documents showing Kyari's overriding Vice President Yemi Osibanjo on a crucial decision on Ruga project, a series of economic palliatives designed to curtail the herdsmen crisis. It was unclear when President Buhari began his friendship with Kyari, but there is little question that it remained deep and robust since 2015. When the president was re-elected in 2019, he issued a directive to all his appointees to clear files and memo through Kyari on any matter that required presidential attention. The president did not even single out his vice president as an exemption to that restriction. Mongunu's argument in his memo was that the Chief of Staff did not swear to a constitutional oath and should therefore not be seen issuing directives that carry serious implications for the nation. When it comes to national security, Kyari's job stops at conveying Mr. President's written directives, the NSA argued. Kyari, according to those conversant with the inner working of Aso Rock, had his hand in every pie because he was leveraging his sound education, brilliant intellect, and experience in bureaucracy and business. One of the areas which was used to criticize Kyari's competence was his stint at the failed African International Bank, which he presided over. His political opponents tried to define the late Chief of Staff as the architect of the negative public perception of the Buhari administration. They also contended that although every government throughout history is wont to harbor a kitchen cabinet, CoS or cabal, the remarkable distinction is whether the kitchen cabinet is public spirit or self-centered. So, my people, we can all hear all of the dealings of Abba Kyari. Now he's gone. Now we can throw stones at him. We don't know what President Muhammadu Buhari is up to, but we can see that he's beginning to probe all of the appointments made by Abba Kyari. And let's remember, when he took Buhari got into office in 2019, his second term, he ordered everyone that anything that needs to come through him should go through Abba Kyari. Now he's stating that he didn't give permission to all of that just because Abba Kyari is not here to defend himself. We don't know what Buhari is up to, my people. That's the news reaching us at the moment. I do want you to leave your take, leave your comments down below in the comment section. We really do appreciate it. Thank you once again to everyone that have subscribed. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, do click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Thank you once again. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now, and God bless.